One, two, three. Testing, testing, one, two, three. All right. Testing, testing, one, two, three.
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
So we have a matchup against two. Alright.
Okay. What do you want to talk about?
Uh,
Hello, everyone. So right now we are live. We are commentating for Mid-South against West Essex, I believe.
right now it's a tight matchup. We're in round Cup 2, so I think if West Essex wins, they might win the title.
All right. So
But right now, Waluigi's falling back a little bit, so if
hang on. What stage are? Oh shoot! It looks like Mid-South just took. They just took the cup
Mid-South
for.
took first and second place,
What stage was this again?
I think.
Yoshi Circuit? Okay. All right, it looks like we're going to Excite Bike Arena, and if you consider the stage in general, it's
It's mostly just boost and jumps. You don't get
boosts
a lot
and
of
jumps, but you have to consider that on some of the ramps, it might be beneficial to not trick, because when you're in the air more, you get less speed when you're on the ground. So let's see if West Essex can make a comeback for
Maybe
the
fall
second
back.
race.
One hard thing about this map, when you get to the top, if you have a mushroom, you could get a shortcut. If you can hold on to that mushroom,
Yeah.
you could hold on to first place.
All right, so I see that Iggy's holding on to the red shell, but they decide to use it immediately. Interesting.
But they took the shortcut, which gives them second place.
Now you see they're going. Middletown. They're going for a lot of boosts. This is working out really well for them. They're getting so much airtime.
So you don't get a lot of time to use your items because you're always going to be in the air.
Yeah.
You have to be focusing on these drifts. So this is a map about pure skill, really.
And that's a bit unfortunate for Larry. They bumped into the wall. But
West Essex
this is still the second lap. This is definitely manageable.
Right, West Essex is falling behind a little.
West Essex has got a comfortable lead. Misses the bomb, though. And Larry right now just trying to catch up, taking any shortcut with any means necessary.
So one hard part about this map, you got to hold on. See, it's like these loudspeakers. These can really help, like get you in first. But this shortcut could save you so much.
Shortcuts can do so much, but oh dear. Now Iggy's got the red shell. If they're not careful, they can accidentally hold on to attack their teammate.
They could end up hitting their teammate, and that could mean that they could fall back more. The shortcut saves them the second place.
The shortcut is really working out for Larry, but West Essex gets the green shell.
And if you could hold on to these mushrooms, you could like get saved for the shortcut.
Triple trick.
And that shortcut could save you so much if you have the right. But they take fourth and third.
And a complete opposite from last time. Mid-South gets third and fourth.
So right now it's tied.
It is tied.
So you want to make sure you can have a nice solid lead. If you get first and second a bunch, you can hold on to a solid lead.
This might be the most even game we've seen so far, actually.
So this map is about pure skill, because on these, this has the hardest drifts you could do.
I noticed that a lot of shortcuts, if most of them don't really require shrooms, but you know how there's some parts where if you drift well enough, you can skip most of the grassy parts
Yes.
towards the end?
How you can already see how many drifts there are. So the hard part is keeping it so
And
you
again,
don't fall off.
Most of this track is anti-gravity. If I'm correct, smart steering is disabled.
So like
right?
you have this is all skill now. You can't have someone save you to make sure you can win.
And let's talk about the characters. Like I see most of the characters they're using, I'd say, a midweight with some sort of teddy bike. Is that it?
Yeah,
It's the one that it really allows them to get a lot of drifts at once.
yeah, because
And
when you use a four-wheeler, it's hard to really get drifts. But when you're on a bike, it makes it really easy. Like how. Oh, what's the person?
Just like right there. And you need to be a little bit louder. You gotta be a little bit louder.
Yeah.
Right? And as we saw last time, Bloomfield, they've been able to get a lot of shortcuts off the tricks that they've been able to get, especially near the ends. I wonder why most of them aren't bumping into the pedestals for extra boosts.
So when you bump into the pedestal, it kind of gives you like a speed boost, and you could catch up.
All right, now they've got now both players from Middletown have red shells.
So one thing you could do with the red shell, if you save it, you could use that as like a protection so you don't get hit as much.
Yeah, it's a good buffer if second place decides to use any sort of shell against red place, except for, of course, blue shell. That totally just defeats the purpose of anything. But especially on lap 3, front running is the best option for Middletown South here, right?
I mean, they kind of want to hold on to a first, and they want to hold on.
And that's the shortcut we've been able to see with
shortcut
Middletown.
saves them.
And it saves them. Middletown gets first and second.
What a save at the end. One thing you really realize about this map, shortcuts can come in handy so much that you could be in last and the shortcut could get you right back to first. And they're heading to the final map for Cup 2, which could either make this team a state champion.
All right, so it looks like we're going to F0 for the final lap. Now, right now, Middletown is up 2-1.
So right now, this team is Middletown, right? This one's Middletown?
Yeah, this is Middletown.
So right now, Middletown is trying to hold on to a solid first and second lead. But this map is going to...
This map is just boost and trick mania. If you bounce into your opponent, again, if you use a character with like a good weight stat, it's much more beneficial because you can get more mileage off the bounces you get off of other people.
So
but of course,
if you hold on to this bumping, it gives you the nice boost. But right now, they're trying to hold on to their lead.
Yeah, the boosts are important as well. You want to balance that weight stat with a good drifting stat, so still you have some sort of extra mileage that you can get off your own character. Wow, what a shortcut. Still puts them in last place, unfortunately, but
Middletown is in fourth and second. If they could get at least third and second, they could have a chance at winning. But this is not looking great for them. If West Essex could keep their lead.
It's not by a long shot, but Larry does get hit by that bomb. Quite unfortunate.
Like right now, one of them is falling back a little too much. They're trying to catch up because they're getting all these great loots, but they're struggling a lot to catch up.
That was a good shortcut. That might be enough to put him in third. But West Essex, Middletown right on their tail, and West Essex also knows all the tricks. Someone got hit by a red shell there. I don't know who.
Alright. I think the character's name is Larry, so they're trying. Oh wait.
And you can see right now, like, there aren't really a lot of coin mileage that Middletown is really getting off. As you can see,
All right.
they've got 5 and 7 coins right now, right?
So right now they're falling back a lot because they're now in third and fourth. They got to really catch up.
We're live. We're live. Okay. Okay, everyone. So,
Middletown takes fourth and third to tie this game.
if you just arrived, Middletown, despite that, despite the last place finishes that they've got,
Middletown ties this game up.
they're even. They are even. We are going to a game 3, folks. And we are tied, and we're going to a game 3.
Game 4. This map is all right. What a match. Wow.
And congratulations to Middletown for winning
Getting
the Mario
one of the
Kart
first
final.
titles for Mario Kart.
This is Group 2, right? That was a quick match.
I mean, we started a little late.
I mean, yeah, we did start early. All right, so. should be live now. Well, we're not live. We can commentate though. If you want to commentate. Alright. Alright, you want to do introductions?
Yeah. Welcome. Welcome to the 2026 mic check.
Mic check. Is your mic working?
I think this works. My mic works.
Your mic is working. Somerville, Matawan. Hello everyone. We currently are not live, but right now we are in grand finals at Georgian Court. Matawan versus Somerville. This is gonna be an exciting match to watch. So right now on stream we have.
So right now, this is going to be a tough match for Matawan. They were the 4th seed, but they took out the number 1 seed. So they might have like a 50-50 chance. Because if they can realize what they have to do, they can win. So they have to make sure that their defense is good and that they can also like play protection-wise and not like try to just get 1st and 2nd.
This is a very interesting build. I noticed both characters are on teddy buggies. I do know that teddy buggies combined with a decent midweight have some sort of the best drift potential of any character.
Because right now, I think the Yoshi is using the teddy bear and he's in 2nd. The hard part about this though is these weapons could get you really bad, but Matawan takes 1st and 2nd,
Matawan takes
starting
game
off
1.
an 8-3 lead.
And Matawan's put themselves in a 5-point lead for the first game. This
mean,
is only the first cup of the first game.
I feel like Matawan's made it their mission to win as many titles as they can this year.
Alright, so it looks like we're going to Toad Harbor. And remember, on that slope section, if you can get a ton of trolley tricks if you time it right, and that'll put the team in a really good position.
Yeah.
So we'll see how they're able to exploit those shortcuts.
Right now, Matawan trying to make sure that they can at least hold on to 1st and 2nd. Mario throws a red shell, knocking out the 1st place.
Somerville's put themselves in a good position.
Somerville is now in 1st and 2nd. Matawan falling back a little. They got to figure out a way to catch up.
Both teams got red shells on deck. This is looking like a complete opposite of Game 1.
In Game 1, Matawan had a bunch of red shells, and now they're getting nothing.
Oh, it's unfortunate. Yoshi was charging up the drift, but oh my goodness, out of nowhere.
Wow, Matawan takes 3rd and 2nd.
That was a smart red shell right there.
Right now, Matawan has...
They've put themselves back in a
little.
comfortable position, but...
Matawan isn't that far back. They're trying to catch up, trying to get some better loot.
And eventually it'll all come down to which team can utilize their shortcuts and power-ups better.
It's also which team can use their weapons and abilities a little bit better, because these can like really save you in tough positions.
Somerville's in a great position right now. They've both got 10 coins on deck. Oh, but they misses the trolley jump, but still that doesn't distract from the fact that they've got a great lead going into lap 3. Are we live?
I don't think so.
All right, folks, we're about to be thank you. We're about to be live soon, so if you could just stand by for All right, folks.
Now Madawan. Right now, Madawan is in a tough position trying to catch up. They're falling back. Orange Yoshi is.
Okay. Go ahead. No, go ahead. And Somerville takes game 2. This is dead even again.
Game tied now. Now we're going into the third race, and this is all about who can make sure that they can keep their strong lead.
All right, hello, and if you're just joining us, we are in game 3 of Madawan versus Somerville, Mario Kart 8.
Tied game,
Ronald,
11,
this is
11 to 11. Third race, who can take the lead or who can fall back?
We've got an incredibly even game with 2 top teams. This is amazing.
Madawan knocking out the number 1 seed, and Somerville, I think, catching up, beating the number 2 seed. So this is a very shocking surprise for most people, because they probably expected to see a number 1 versus number 2 team.
And a lot of that upset comes down to how well people can drift, how well they can front run, and how well they can utilize the shortcuts to their advantage. Mind you, Mario Kart 8 is not just a game on its own. When you're considering the prospect of 2v2s, you have to use your items in a way that will benefit both you and your teammate while
like right now, Madawan is falling back, but they have to use their weapons like in a smart way. Because right now they have first and second because they're utilizing their weapons the right way.
Again, yeah, they've been utilizing their powers so well.
Right now, Madawan keeping their first and second place, trying to make sure they can build a solid lead. But the hardest part for all of this is making sure that they can't get caught up. They want to make everyone in a smart position where they can't be in danger.
Somerville just getting hit by everything now.
Right now they're getting good and bad weapons. Because right now the green shell can't help you in a scenario where you need this. The best
And again, even though Madawan's really raining on Somerville, they've been able to adapt. Like the shortcuts that they're using, they've been able to utilize it so much better. And combined with the fact that the lower your places, the better items you get, they could really turn the tide in lap 3. This is not too bad of a situation.
The hard part for all of this is really the drifts. When you see a map like this, you gotta make sure your drifts are on point. But right now, Madawan is like they gotta use their weapons while Somerville takes a second place lead.
A shortcut that might have been able to put them in a decent lead.
Madawan taking 18, getting 18 points that round.
This is the first time in a while that we've seen these two in point differences break off.
Yeah,
because this game's just been so even so far.
You gotta raise the mic. Alright, starting the final race in Cup 1. This is going to be a difficult matchup because they got to make sure that they can really focus on their drifts and utilizing their weapons the right way.
All right, now Shy Guy Falls. And again, this last race is really just going to come down to how well coin dispersage is going to go and how well either team can front run. But it looks like Somerville's doing really well so far. Banana in hand. And coins are all maxed out for both players.
the hardest part is make sure coins, you're not getting too many coins, because you need these weapons to make sure you can build your solid lead. Right now, they're holding on to their second and first placement, while Madawan falls back in fourth and third.
As of right now, this is just pure neutral dominance by Somerville. So we really got to see some expensive item pulls from
Both teams.
Madawan if they can hope of getting. I don't.
Now Madawan in the third and fourth in the final race and second lap. Very difficult part about this is make sure your lead stays on. Madawan trying to catch up. They got the star at the end, but they got to use it properly. The worst part about all this is that they could fall
Thank you so
back
mu-
even with
thank
great
you so
weapons.
much.
All right, let go of it. Don't have to hold it, okay?
Okay.
It'll sit right there. All right, you're good to go.
Thank you.
All right, there you
Yep. Okay.
Probably the most. What's going on?
Let's go. And Madawan. Wait, no. And Somerville. Again with the clutch back and forth. And that's to put him just enough for a 2-point lead in the first cup. Okay.
Very difficult part for Madawan, falling back by only 2 points.
It looks like Madawan's considering putting in their subs.
Madawan putting in their subs for the new round, making sure that they can fix, like, because they were close in the first. They had the first and second in the first round. Then they started falling back a little.
Again, this is really just a test to see who. This will really just be a test of who can get a better momentum boost.
It's also who can use their speed in a better way. If they are hitting a bunch of walls and not using their drift right, they might not win.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right. We're going to a very popular Yoshi circuit now.
So
Cup 2. This could very well
this could
be in Somerville's favor if Madawan doesn't lock in.
So I've seen how Madawan plays. This is one of their best maps on how they play.
And yes, Yoshi's circuit is a bagging track, but only if played well. If Yoshi doesn't use their items right, they could have
Yeah,
just put themselves in fourth
But
for.
Yoshi uses the smart shortcut. That shortcut can save you so well. Like, Yoshi would have been falling back a lot, but he saves it really well. Red Mario gets hit with the red shell. They're falling back in fourth and 1. They gotta focus up. While Madawan is getting chased back by the star, and they take. Oh, and he gets hit by the last second, but Madawan falls back.
And Mario putting themselves in a very comfortable lead with Yoshi just behind them. It doesn't look like bagging's really gonna work, but they just put themselves ahead.
Toad really making sure he can try and catch up because it's very difficult in the scenario when they're falling back a lot.
Now Yoshi just has to be careful that they don't accidentally overrun Mario getting hit by the banana.
So right now Mario almost getting hit by the red shell, but he's using his blocks in an amazing way. One of the hardest parts is to make sure that you could really use your items, but this is a very difficult part right here.
Oh, and Yoshi gets hit by the blue shell, misses the blue shell escape with the mushroom. So apparently there's a tech where if you can, oh my goodness, and Yoshi getting hit by so many red shells at once. But yeah,
Yoshi-
apparently there's a tech where if you use the mushroom within 9
Ooh,
frames.
Yoshi steals second place.
Oh my goodness, after that horrible red shell.
And he
Red
gets
shells
second.
everywhere. Oh my goodness, bro.
Yoshi falls back to fourth. They might take second and third in this play.
And no items. It looks like
Looks like Yoshi's going to take fourth, and Madawan's
Yoshi
going
will
to
take
take
fourth,
second
and
and
Madawan-
third.
and Madawan will make the comeback for the second game. So,
Now they're only up by 1
What happened?
point.
Sorry, what? What is the what is Pokemon? Okay.
Madawan out by losing by 1 point now.
Okay. No, you're fine, you're fine.
Madawan only losing by 1 point now. They got to make sure that they can hold on to a nice solid lead. They have to get first and second, get a comfortable lead. But this map might do it. Because the greatest part about this map, if you get any sort of mushroom, you could really get up to first in an instant. And this map is also great for you're getting a lot of airtime here.
Yeah, as Jay says, this track is all about tricks, but any power up that you get is certainly going to further your advantage, especially with the boosts that you get.
And also that shortcut that the Yoshi just took really helps you get back on track, because you could be in fourth and that shortcut could really, really save you.
Those shortcuts, however, are really predictable because they always appear from the corners. So if we see any good adaptation from both teams, there's probably going to be some sort of banana placed on either corner.
Yeah, because that could slow them down. So their smart idea is to put a banana there.
All right, now Yoshi being completely dominant, 10 coins in hand, while
Mario's falling back. He's in fourth with only 2 coins. Well, he gets rid of the banana.
Again, Mario Kart is, in this setting, it is a team game. Even if one person completely dominates, the other person still has the potential to make them lose because of the way points work. The exponential point system from 5, 3, 2, and 1 points. Ooh, nice red shell that puts Madawan in a great lead.
Madawan takes first and third now. Well, Mario's catching up in fourth. Takes the shortcut to catch up.
And it looks like Madawan just stole the lead in lap 3.
Madawan stole it last second while Yoshi's trying to catch up with Madawan in a super tight scenario. Yoshi with only 1 coin, with Toad with a red shell.
If Yoshi isn't careful, he could get hit by that red shell any minute now. Oh, that's it.
Madawan might steal first and second, and it's good. They take first.
Oh my goodness!
Second.
And Yoshi gets hit by the fireball again.
They take
That's
first
it.
and
That's
second.
it.
Madawan taking first and second place in a super tight match. Somerville had first and second in a tight scenario, but then Mario fell back to fourth.
This is looking like a completely dominant lead. Madawan. Looks like they're locking in.
Madawan saw how bad they played in the first one and decided that they would focus and do this. All right, in the third race, Madawan takes first and second. Now, this map is all about drift skill.
Like so many drifts, especially considering the anti-gravity setting. If you can hit other people, if you can hit your own teammate, that might work out in your favor.
Yeah, but right now, Somerville immediately getting first and second.
And double red shells, I think that was. If Somerville had a shroom, they could have done a shortcut.
And these shortcuts on this map really save you a lot. Because the shortcuts on this map are so useful
They're
in a
so
scenario.
plentiful as well, right?
They're useful in a scenario like this where they have to focus. Ooh, Mario gets hit with the red shell. falls back to third, and he gets hit with another
red shell.
and
Obviously,
falls back
that
to fourth.
doesn't mean red shells are useless in this map. Obviously, mushrooms have higher priority, but still.
Because the mushrooms is what could make you so you're in the lead, while a red shell could just help you get back up to the lead.
Mario just trying to catch up to Yoshi.
The hard part for this is he has to make sure he can't fall back.
And Yoshi getting a triple trick. We're going to see that shroom shortcut again.
Ooh, and he takes it in.
Oh!
That's the shortcut that's the most useful.
That is the shortcut, but at least it puts the two of them closer together.
And he's now in first and second trying to hold on to a nice solid lead while Madawan's trying to fly back.
For Madawan, if the Yoshi and the Mario are put together, a well-placed bomb or a blue shell can take both of them. A nice a banana and drift combo that'll take second place.
So right now, first might be out of the picture. Now they're trying to get at least second in this
Mario
scenario.
just answering back so well, and that'll be a
and Madawan.
Oh my goodness!
Steals
And Madawan
it.
stealing
Madawan
second and third.
In the
That
last second, they
that would have
take
been a
it.
sweep.
In the
would've
last
been a
second, they take it. They thought they
Oh
might
my
have been out.
goodness!
Somerville thought they had first and second, but then
Yeah.
Madawan came in and took it in the last
Madawan
milliseconds.
just unwilling to let anyone.
Madawan is making sure they can get any win they can. They may not get first, but they got second and third just by a millisecond.
This is looking out to be probably the closest or one of the most hype games of each championship.
Because they got to make sure that they can. This is going to be a hype because they thought they had first and second. Madawan using their items in a very prioritative way to the point where they can at least get a nice solid lead.
Oh my god! I didn't know that if you go on the rightmost or the leftmost side of S0, you can pretty much farm coins. I just saw Yoshi go from 0 to 10 in 3 seconds.
Yoshi was at fourth and decided, I'm not giving up, and he decided to steal second place. Now, this is where Madawan decides that it's their time to focus. When they lose it, now Mario, it's the shortcuts there.
Somerville, again, all of a sudden, once again in a dominant position. I wonder if anyone's going to use that shortcut near the end of the first lap of F0.
Yeah. So that shortcut saves you so many times because you could be down, but the shortcut catches you up. Instead of taking a bunch of turns, it catches you up. Yoshi taking a very sharp drift here, and that swirl really catches you up really well.
Again, Madawan and Somerville using these drifts to their advantage so well. It's all gonna come down to item placement, but Tanuki Mario, 2 red shells on deck.
It's like they're both evenly matched on using it and drifting, but it's all about the items, and it's the shortcut that saves them there. That shortcut send them back, but they keep falling back a little too much. It's because they're using their weapons and they're getting hit a bunch.
Yeah, and Mario unwilling to let Madawan get any hold. But as we've seen, it happens really near the end of laps. They've been able to get
Madawan's focused at their best points at the end of the map.
Yeah.
Madawan takes second.
And a great green shell.
Now, some people are really great with these green shells, but then they fall back to fourth. Now, this is the time they have to use that shortcut. Madawan takes it. Can they hold on to third?
And
Madawan's
got to keep their second.
Madawan takes second and third. At the last minute, Madawan takes second and third. And Madawan with a nice lead now. They have a 21-16 lead, I think.